All right, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Say something so I can hear you.
Yo. We here. We here.
Okay, cool. Boom, boom, boom. My mic should be good. Alright. Fucking the final week. We're heading into the final week.
Ignore your fucking wife.
Final week of
Bittersweet.
yes. Where less football after this. In 3 days we will after this Sunday we will be experiencing less football games. Which will arguably be better football games, but less content, so it won't be as fun. But we still gotta talk about last week. So let's talk about the Cowboys and the Lions. The only Saturday night game that the NFL scheduled for some reason. And then they had 10 football games the following Sunday morning for some reason. But anyway, Cowboys beat the Lions 20-19, right? 2019? Yes. Thing I was looking for? Yes, it is. So it ended in a controversial way, kind of. But first, actually, go ahead and give us what you thought about the game. You feel better? Feel worse?
I feel okay about the game. I definitely don't feel worse about my team, specifically, but I would hope that I have proved as many pods that we've done so far, knowing that I'm a Cowboy fan. I keep it pretty like 100, and I'm not a delusional Cowboy fan by any means. So with that being said, yes, the Cowboys got lucky. Lions got robbed. Yes, I'm with you.
Yes.
I'm with everyone who believes that. Yes, I agree.
I mean, not even. Well, yeah, I guess robbed because it would have put them up one, right? Yeah, so you're right.
Mm-hmm. Right, but at the same time, just like in all sports, you never just lose because of the end. There's plenty of opportunities throughout the whole game where the Lions, had an opportunity to score, get those points earlier in the game. I think Dan Campbell went for it. Could have got 3 points earlier in the game. Like that could have changed the whole trajectory of the game. So it's little stuff like that. But yeah, did the Cowboys deserve to win? Probably not. But did the Lions definitely make it a lot harder for themselves? Yes. Trying to do what what that clip is probably going to explain. Trying to confuse the defense. They ended up confusing the refs while doing so. So let's run that. Let's run it.
Yes.
Who's ready for some eligible receiver discourse? Exciting. Okay.
Why did I do that?
Who's ready for some eligible receiver discourse? Exciting. Okay.
Actually,
Dan Skipper's gonna come
can I
jogging.
open it on X? There we go. That's how we can. There you go.
There you go.
Dan Skipper's going to come jogging in from the sideline, and he's going to go talk to the white hat. Typically, when we see an offensive lineman come jogging from the sideline, he goes to talk to the white hat. He's doing so to report as an eligible receiver. If you're an offensive line number, you want to catch a football, go tell the white hat you're eligible. And the way that'll usually work is they run in, they're waving their hand, they're pointing at themselves, they go right to the guy, and like, I'm eligible. And then the ump is like, number 70 is reporting as eligible. And then that's how the defense in the stadium knows 70 is an eligible receiver. The Lions want this to look that way. They Dan Skipper kind of half raises his hand, and he goes to jog over, and they want, here he comes, eligible receiver, 6th offensive lineman. But really, Taylor Decker, and also Penny Sewell, but Taylor Decker is going up to the white hat to be like, yo, I'm the eligible receiver. Dan Skipper is not going to be eligible. What's important is that Dan Campbell said post-game, I explained everything pre-game to a T, and presumably speaking about the refs. When we got the refs together, and he was like, we have a play where we're going to bring in 70. But he's not going to be eligible. 68, who's already on the field, is going to be the guy who becomes the eligible receiver. And they're going to go talk to you about that. And the ref's like, yeah, cool, 100%. We're super excited about that. Also important to note is that Skipper told Colton Pouncey of The Athletic, I did not say a word to the official, which, if we go back to the film, Skipper doesn't even get close to the official. Like, the official just is walking away. Like, he doesn't even get up there, and he says he didn't say a word to him. The official very clearly just looks at this and thinks, yeah, Skipper's reporting is eligible. I've seen this 1,000 times. I'm going to announce 70 is eligible. And that is a egregious error. Anyway, play design here is cool, right? You have Decker. He's lined up at left.
It really
tackle.
is.
He's the last guy off
Great
the
play
line of
call.
scrimmage, which means he is an eligible receiver, as he reported. This wide receiver is off the line of scrimmage. Dan Skipper playing right tackle is covered up. Penny Sewell now playing tight end is covered up by Monroe St. Brown. This is a very legal formation. You're going to go, like, it's all, it looks like interior blocking here, and you're going to get St. Brown up this way. Josh Reynolds is going to leak across, and then Decker's going to delay for a second and then go to the back pylon. Lovely design. Congratulations on the Detroit Lions. Very cool. Winning the football game, throwing your franchise left tackle. You're the best.
I mean, the thing is like, it was kind of trickery also. Like, he is kind of like, oh, like he's saying, like, I'm reporting myself eligible. Like, it was kind of like, they didn't want to make it super known, like, hey, I'm reporting as eligible. Because if they do make it super known, like, then everybody's going to know. So they were trying to, like, make it sussy by having the two linemen go talk to the official while 70 was running on the field. Was the reason of, like, all right, that's the way we're going to make it, like, more trick. That's why Dan Campbell felt like, hey, I'm going to explain this before the game because, like, just to double check all my boxes to make sure that I can get away with this, like, trickery. So, I mean, even though that happened, it's like, it's still trickery. I mean, it's still, like, yeah, you're still kind of it's still something that, like, could get fucked up and which did get fucked up by the refs. Because, I mean, they obviously didn't remember the talk that they had with Dan Campbell or whatever. Like, in the heat of the moment, they don't remember what the fuck's going on. And as soon as they pull the flag, maybe they're like, oh, fuck, I forgot we talked to Dan Campbell about it. But, like, they almost never pick up their flags. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. It ended up trying to be too cute.
Yeah.
You know, you got three linemen running up to the white hat. And it's like, okay, like, I got three dudes running up to me. Okay, maybe you overwhelmed them or whatever, this and that. Okay, I get it. It's the human aspect of being a ref. But you're trying to confuse the Cowboys and end up confusing the refs. And yet, okay, at the end of the day, you guys still had two more chances.
Yeah.
And then, Micah lines up on the very next play, offsides. So you end up getting right back to the position you were in the first place.
Oh, really?
And yeah, the very next play.
I don't watch the game. Okay.
The very next play after all of that happens, I don't know how many yards penalty that is, but anyways, Micah lines up offsides. They end up getting 5 yards back from that, and they still go for it.
Yeah, they should have just kicked the field goal.
So. Yeah, just take the points and send it to OT. But at the end of the day, I don't know. That's just like the emotion part of Dan Campbell and what he brings to the. I mean, you could argue that
it was
maybe
another.
He needs to tone that down. You know, when he gets some more important games.
Yeah, he got too wild on it, but
yeah,
it was another. Also, McCarthy kind of almost blowing it at the end, right? What was it, like a pass play, 40 yards downfield that went incomplete?
Yeah, the clock management within the last 5 minins of the game.
Terrible.
Sure.
He's like, you can't be comfortable unless you're winning by 17. This guy's just McCarthy wants to, you know, he wants you paying attention until the very last minute because you can't feel comfortable like, oh, okay, we're up 7.
Okay, Cowboys are gonna run the clock out. Like, that's it. The other team's not gonna get the ball back. No, they're definitely gonna get the ball back because Mike McCarthy's gonna draw up. You know, maybe one run play that's going to go for nothing, and he's going to pass, and third down before you know it, the other team has the ball. Like, that's just how it is.
That's just how it is. So, let's see. But
it was a very great, entertaining game, though. Both teams played well. I think the Lions' defense was really, definitely stood up to the task of what our offense is. Especially at home. So, yeah, it was just a really entertaining game back and forth. And then, obviously, the drama at the end even made it that much better. But, yeah, great game.
So this means that you guys are locked in at 2, right?
Well, that put us back at 5. And the next day, the Eagles played the Cardinals and lost. So
Yeah.
that elevated us right back to the number 2. So now we're in control of our own destiny. We need a win or Eagles lose. And we win the division.
Okay. But you're playing Washington.
We're playing Washington. And all we need to do is beat
in Washington?
Yep. On the road. So the whole narrative.
Oh no. Or no.
On the road.
Oh, okay, well that's not too bad. Happens. I think fucking Rivera's on his way out anyway. He's probably not even gonna show up. He's gonna send like a lookalike. He's like, dude, just put my glasses on. No one will even know it's not me. It's fine.
Just stand on the sidelines with your hands folded.
Yeah, your hands folded. Don't worry.
Look at the jumbotron every once in a while, and that's it.
Just chew that gum that I chew. Just find it. Don't worry about it. So does this mean you guys are locked in on playing the Rams, right? Would that be
pretty much
2 plays the 6?
No. The
2 plays the 7. 2 plays the 7. So you would play
the
Packers or the Seahawks.
Correct, but I think it's going to be the Packers.
You think so? Well, Packers play Chicago. Yeah. Seahawks play Arizona.
I think the Packers have the tiebreaker, I believe. Because look at if they win, and even if Seattle wins, they're 44%. Yeah. Packers 99.
Oh yeah. So if win. Yeah, and if I'm Chicago, why even play my players?
And same thing with the Cardinals too.
Unless if you're gonna keep Fields, I assume you won't. Okay. If you're gonna keep Fields, I assume you're not gonna play him for the last week. Like, get better draft position, and make sure he doesn't get hurt. Right? Don't just wait for next year.
I mean, you would think.
Yeah, you would think. And then. But Arizona's like super frisky, and I feel like they might want to beat the Seahawks. Well, that's good that you're locked into I mean, it looks like you're gonna be locked into this 2 seed because the Rams do not seem fun to play.
Yeah, that's definitely a team we don't want to play, especially how they run the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
So you kind of dodged a bullet there.
We'll have our hands full.
And then, so the 2 plays the 7, the 3 plays the 6, and the 4 5. 3 plays
6 and the 4 5. Yep.
Oh, so okay. All right. Well, where do you put the Cowboys in on this? Well, I think we're
division winner, baby.
Yeah, division winner, right?
Yep.
The Lions probably also division winner. You guys are probably.
Yeah,
I mean, it was it was a game that mattered to each of you, but it didn't really matter to like everybody else. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
It literally only affected the both of you because it only made you guys flip flop.
The seed, yeah, the 2 and the 3, pretty much.
It's kind of funny. I don't remember that like happening. I feel like none of these other teams, like it literally only teams that it mattered to were both of you guys, and then you guys were right next to each other.
But again, we can't ignore the Eagles losing.
Oh yeah, and the Eagles also lost. But yeah. So yeah, so you guys are right there. The Ravens, Lamar Jackson's Ravens, absolutely demolished the Dolphins. And I think probably locked in his MVP. Which I'm sure it's it has to be locked in at this point. That's season awards. MVP minus 20,000. And then Dak Prescott's at plus 16, and then Brock Purdy's at plus 25. Because week 18 is one of the weeks that like kind of doesn't really matter. Like at least half of the games don't really matter. I feel like that's just a lock. So Lamar's probably gonna win it.
Agreed.
So Ravens looking gooder or better than ever.
No doubt.
So not much to say about them. Just hope, I guess, that everyone stays healthy for the fucking.
Oh! Real quick, Dalvin Cook.
Oh, Dalvin, yeah. So that's, I mean, where has he been this whole time? He just hasn't been on a team, or what was he doing?
No, the Jets. The Jets.
He was on the Jets.
He was on the Jets. Because Breece Hall was kind of still coming back at the beginning of the year, and then once he started to get going,
so he got bought out.
No, well the Jets still gonna owe him. I think it was $6.8 million. for this season, and then the Ravens just get the paying the minimum.
Oh yeah, because
But look at his numbers. Look at his numbers.
yeah, he had 179, 124. Yeah, he was on the Jets this whole year, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And then he didn't get any carries. So yeah, I guess he did get bought out, right?
Pretty much.
Well, that's good. I mean, he's not like the same dude, but I guess
No,
it's good to
definitely
have
not.
that. It's good to have that that option, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I mean, yeah, that's good. That's good for them because they are running thin on fuck. I mean, it's also kind of bad because this guy already tore his ACL, and I feel like
Yeah.
everybody who plays running back for the Ravens has to tear their
It's
ACL.
gonna tear it.
So I mean, or maybe it's a good thing he's already tore it, so it's like he's
he got it out of the way.
Yeah, he got it out of the way already.
No, it's when you have Melvin Gordon running the ball for you, that's how you know you need.
Yeah,
you
like
you need to get another running back.
he loves fumbling the ball. There's like nothing he loves more than fumbling the ball. So the Dolphins are they didn't look terrible. They just didn't look good.
And they got nicked up.
Yeah.
Bradley Chubb.
Their defense is
towards
just playing terrible. Yeah.
Tore his ACL in garbage time, and that was a little controversial. Why did Mike McDaniel still have his number ones out there in the fourth quarter when the game's out of hand already?
Yeah. So and they've been getting injuries on the defensive side.
Then you got Tyreek Hill's house is getting on fire.
Yeah, just bad vibes all around.
Xavier Howard having kids left and right. Well, I guess Tyreek
Yeah.
Hill is too, but I don't know.
And-
the Bills look good. Bills look
And the
good
Bills,
for
Bills are rolling too.
yeah.
Well, actually, the Bills game against the Patriots was kind of like a closer one than I thought it was going to be.
True. Yeah. But still, they've been hot.
But they've been hot, and regardless, I mean, if I had to choose between the two, I think I would say Bills. The thing is, they are playing in Miami, and I think the Dolphins are good at home. They're probably, I'm sure their record at home is pretty good. At least that's how I remember it.
But I believe the Bills, the last 10 matchups, the Bills are 9-1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard that today on the
Let's
McAfee show.
Give me home. Yeah, 7-1 at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We'll see. It should be good. But the Bills are nicked up, or the Dolphins
Is this
are really nicked up.
Is this McDaniel's first year? It is, huh? Is this McDaniel's first year?
Second. I'm gonna say second.
Check that. I feel like it's his first. Let's see what happened the last time though. Oh, yeah, they beat them 48-20. Last time they played. Yeah, it was immediately after they scored 70 on the Broncos. They lost 48-20. So not the best. And if they jump up to this, so if the Dolphins lose to the Bills, they jump up to the 2 seed, and the Colts and or the Texans would have to. The winner of Colts Texans would have to play them. A Texan, I honestly don't care who wins between Texans and Colts. I think I would prefer CJ Stroud, but those two have quarterbacks that I love. CJ Stroud is my newer I guess as far as like my top 5. Not even top 5 as in ability, but just top 5 quarterbacks that I like. CJ Stroud is in there. Gardner Minshew's not in there because I think there's better quarterbacks than Gardner Minshew, but he's still up there. He's like top 7. And so both of them making it would be sick. And I don't know if you watched if you've seen that clip on Twitter. Over here because I'm scared that other shit's gonna pop up. where Minshew's like, "Oh yeah, he just kept saying that Crosby kept saying that he's a little ass boy. Have you seen that?"
Oh yeah.
he's like, he just kept telling me I'm a little ass boy, and I didn't know what to say. Like, that's just funny.
Little ass boy.
Also, Max Crosby's a beast.
No, he is. 2022.
Little ass boy.
2 years. 2
Dude,
years.
Max
Mike
Crosby's
Burgess.
Oh.
so damn angry. Bro,
I can't see it. I can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it? Oh, damn.
I know.
Hold on. There you go. I forget that has to be attached.
Little ass boy.
You can see it now, right?
Dude,
Yeah,
Max
yeah,
Crosby's
yeah.
so damn angry. Bro, he just.
But like the thing is, like he's not really that angry.
I know, right? He keeps calling everybody little ass boy. Hey, little ass boy. I'm like, I'm little out here, but not always, you know.
Yeah.
But not always, you know. Fucking love that guy. Anyway.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. So whoever wins between Sunday night plays whoever wins the day before.
Yeah.
This game. And then depending on if the Titans beat the Jags, it might end up being the Jags who has to play. Or fuck, how would that seeding work out? Yeah, it might end up being the Jags who have to play the Dolphins or the Bills. There's like a fucking four-way twist, Rubik's Cube thing going on there.
There's got to be something somewhere where it's the all scenarios that could happen.
Yeah, because because these two are playing for that 7 seed. But in theory, they're also
No, sorry.
playing...
So are the Steelers. So are the Steelers, aren't they?
No, but the Steelers I think would fall into a lower seed, right? No, I think Steelers need more things to happen. Well, why does there? Okay, because it says
Is that 86 or 66?
66.
Hmm.
Oh, eliminated. Yeah. Can't believe the Steelers is fucking far. I want to go back and check because remember I kept saying that like one of the teams wasn't gonna make it, and I don't remember if I said it was.
Did we say the Steelers?
I think I said the Steelers, but it ended up being the. I think I ended up saying the Steelers and the Browns, and then I said the Bengals were for sure gonna make it, and then ended up being the Browns made it.
Yeah, and then a week later, Joey Burrow got hurt.
Yeah.
And completely ruined everything.
And it was fucking. And then Joe Flacco. They replaced.
Resurrected.
Yeah, one Joe got taken out and another one was resurrected. So. Yeah, that's crazy. So the Dolphins. I mean, I guess they're still in playoffs, but they're just. I mean, it's.
I guess we'll have to put the Bills and them in playoffs, right?
Yeah, they're 1v1ing each other. Yeah, and then so the Niners played and they beat the Washingtons, like the commies. Let me see. 27-10. There was that one play. That Purdy had that one highlight. See if it's this one. This video's no longer available. He carries with 230 passing yards. He had that one play where he scrambled out and then back in. And then threw it in the back of the end zone. I don't know if you saw it.
Mm-mm.
It was pretty
No,
Pretty
I see
awesome.
what you did there.
It was pretty, yeah. Oh, damn, I didn't even do that on purpose. Alright, let me find that on Twitter because that's like the best way to not get ads. Oh, here it is. I found it already. Boom. Alright, you can see it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it has no audio. Very Lamar-esque. Pretty nice.
Okay.
But yeah, so I mean, back to where they were after losing to the Ravens. I think they're still both the teams that are probably the better teams. So not much changes.
Yeah, no
there.
doubt. Yeah.
But one team that is no longer that team, no longer him or him. The Eagles. The Eagles are a terrible team. Care about this one. Ben Solak, that guy that we're always referencing on here, is a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and he wrote a whole thing. The Eagles' defense is ruining their title shot. So, Matt Patricia, they hired him. Fuck, when was it? Was it right before the Cowboy game?
Was it? Or was it after?
Or was it right after the Cowboy game?
I think I'm gonna say right after.
Oh no, it was right after, yeah. And then the Seahawks came back on them that one Thursday night.
Yes. Okay.
And then that's when it was like, what the fuck? Because they hired Patricia. So Patricia's, everyone knows this, is a terrible coach. Is a terrible defensive coach. He's only ever been good under Bill Belichick, who's already a defensive coach.
Mm-hmm.
So
and from what I know, he calls the defensive plays, doesn't he?
I don't know.
He used to.
Or he used to.
During
But
that time, I don't know.
But even if he doesn't, it's like he's heavy handed on the defense. You know what I mean? So it's like regardless if he's calling the plays or not, he's very heavy handed in deciding what kind of defense is what kind of scheme they're gonna run, what the game plan is, and all that kind of shit or whatever, right? And Matt Patricia's most notable is not being able to stop Nick Foles in the playoffs. I'm sorry, not the playoffs, the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, whenever you're losing to Nick Foles in the Super Bowl, it's like honestly worse than like the Giants team's losses, because the Giants team, even like people hate on Eli all the time, but like that defense that they had both times was really, really good. And like the current sack leader is Michael Strahan, and they had him on their team. And they also had OCU Minora and I forget who else, but like that defensive line, the first time was insane, and then the second time they had JPP, Jason Pierre-Paul, and I think Minora was still on the team, and the defense was just insane. So it's like there was reasons of like, oh, you know what, this, that, and then obviously the catch or whatever, the miracle catch. But this like losing to not being able to stop Nick Foles after having like at least 4 weeks of tape on him, and even it's not even just only falls on Patricia, it also falls on Belichick too. But like, yeah, but still, it's most notable that he's like just so after that happens, literally the following year, the Lions hired him as head coach. That didn't go well. Then he went back to Belichick and was the offensive coordinator for them, I think, the year after Brady left, which doesn't make sense because it's like why would Belichick put you on offensive coordinator if you were just defensive coordinator? I don't understand. So, well, let's see. Let's read this. This is a whole play sheet on here. This is not even an article. The Philadelphia Eagles recently gave Matt Patricia more control over their defense, and the results have been abysmal. Once considered Super Bowl contenders this season, the Eagles and their defense have had a multitude of schematic and personnel-related shortcomings in their past few matchups. Can Philly turn around and make a playoff run, or are they stuck in the mud with this group? Watch, so that's that. But, Ben Solak. The big thing: the Philadelphia Eagles are done. A lot happened this weekend. If there's one thing you need to know, it's this: Philadelphia Eagles are done. Since the start of the 2007 season, the Eagles have played 290 regular season and postseason games. By success rate, their defensive performance this week against the Arizona Cardinals ranks 290th. That's insane. I have a non-negotiable rule. It goes as such. If you have your worst defensive performance in 17 years against a 3-win team featuring Greg Dortch, you are not to be considered a serious playoff team, and as such, the Eagles are out. I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, fuck that. I guess that I don't really have to read more because that kind of tells you everything you need to know. And I mean, I guess you could kind of say it's like personnel too, but like, there's also this shit here, like, because I know like there's been a lot of injuries on defense. Like, I think a lot of their secondary have been out and stuff.
Yeah.
But also there's like this AJ Brown shit.
Yeah, locker room drama.
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck? Here we go. After the same game, here we go. When the third-year wide receiver Devonta Smith was asked about going over 1,000 yards in consecutive seasons following last week's win over the Giants, he responded by saying he's frustrated with the state of the offense. After the same game, again, the Eagles won, scoring 33 points. Receiver AJ Brown said, "I got nothing nice to say," and he refused to speak to the media. Head coach Nick Sirianni was caught on camera arguing heatedly with outside linebackers coach Jeremiah Washburn following a fourth down timeout. Defensive coordinator Sean Desai was replaced as defensive play caller by senior defensive assistant Matt Patricia, which reminds me. I have another non-negotiable rule. It goes as such. If you're struggling on defense and your solution is to give Matt Patricia, who's already on your staff for some reason, more responsibility, you are not to be considered a serious playoff team, and as such, the Eagles are out. So I guess it just goes more into detail why the fucking defense sucks. But anyway, that being said, it looks like the Eagles are done. I mean, maybe not specifically now, like they're not going to make the playoffs type done, but I don't really see them. No! I don't really see them winning any game
in the playoffs. So as it stands right now, they're playing the Bucks or the Saints. So I don't know. Take that for what you will, but
yeah. So right now they're the 5th seed. They're probably they play the Giants again. I could see them. I think if they win or they lose, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They would have to win and the Cowboys lose for them to.
So they play the shitty NFC South.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it! I was like making a good point, and then I realized that they have to play the fucking shitty NFC South.
But they'll have to go to them.
That's true. I mean, barely. Even though. Okay, well. This is why I fucking hate the NFC South. As much as I like try to be like nice.
The Bucks.
They lost to the fucking Saints. They were like, hold on.
Like just for reference, you just pulled it up right now. The Bucks played the Panthers, and the Saints played the Falcons.
Yeah, I could see the Saints not winning, but like I think I have more chance on Bucks.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, actually, let's see what FanDuel says. Where do you go to division? Yeah, they have the Bucks.
Yeah,
minus 235. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they play the Panthers. It's a wrap.
But this is why I hate the fucking NFC South, though. Okay, whatever. They lose to the Colts, but then they beat the Panthers, which they should have won. So I mean, no fucking props, but whatever, you won. They beat the Falcons. They beat the Packers. They beat the Jags. But then they lose to the Saints, and in a game that was like not even close. It was very like one-sided. Yeah,
and probably nobody watched.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, they had 13. They pulled up to 13.
In garbage time. Yeah, it was just garbage time touchdowns. And And that's why it's like, come on, man. You win this game and you're pretty much locked.
No, for sure.
But they're like, no, we're the NFC South. We don't like to do things that way. And and sure enough, so fuck. So I guess yeah. So going back to my even though I mean if the Bucks win the division, I could see them beating the Eagles at home. Because I mean they have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, they have like Baker's throwing the ball around.
Yeah, Baker's
And
had a great year.
Yeah.
Their defense is okay.
Yeah.
But
I actually kind of like the Bucks against the Eagles.
I do too. I think I had them. No, I think I had the Saints. Never mind.
Well, it's because the Saints. Yeah, there's no way the Bucks lose to fucking Carolina. But it would be the ultimate like Baker thing to be like down 6, like 3 minutes left with the ball in Carolina. In Carolina?
In Carolina, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, in Carolina. It's gonna be 3 minutes left, fourth quarter. Baker with the ball at the 40-yard line, down 6. Can he pull it off? And he'll either pull it off or not pull it off. But it's gonna be dramatic. There's no way it's gonna be like, oh, they're winning by 2 touchdowns.
Dude, the most NFC South thing
Yes.
would happen is if the Falcons win. So the Saints lose and the Bucks lose, and they play the Falcons. The Saints are playing the Falcons. So all 3 of them will have the same record, and somehow, some way, mathematically, the Falcons win the division.
Oh fuck! Does this tell
Which
us
is probably
what happens?
impossible. But I'm just saying, like, that would be insane. Absolutely insane.
Does this give us scenarios? Rooting hell for me schedule. What does this? Select a team which remaining games impact the schedule. Also select a rival team to show which results help your team and hurt the rival team. I don't even know what that means.
Put Falcons and then.
No, this is for like draft stuff though. I thought it was for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I feel like they're. And this technically tells us, but I don't want to read all that shit. Okay, 3 or more clubs. Here we go. I guess we'll try it. What does this mean? To break a tie within a division.
Yeah.
Okay. Head to head. Best won lost tied percentage in games among the clubs. Well, they would all have the same one, right? So that wouldn't work. Within the division. Oh, so it would be within the division. So then how do we give me division standings?
I'm pulling it up right now. Dude, they would all have the same record. No. Dude, the Falcons would be it.
They would have the best division record?
Yes, because if they beat the Saints, they would be 4-2. And if the Bucks and the Saints lose, they would be 3-3.
Standings.
Okay, what's first?
Yeah. No,
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Division, 3-2, 3-2. Well, yeah, they all have the same.
But if the Falcons win, because they're playing the Saints, so it would be 4-2.
4-2.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, and then the Bucks would have the Bucks would be 3-3 in division, and the Saints would be 3-3 in division.
Oh my god,
so
bro! No way.
So then, what does this say then? If we go,
It's possible. Yeah, they're still hanging in there.
36%. So insane. Oh, they don't deserve this.
Dude, if that happens, I swear that'd be crazy.
That's fucking awesome.
What's the money on the Falcons winning the division? There's a
Plus
better.
660. This is a fun bet. This is just like a fun bet to put in. It's like something you tell your kids. Like, yeah, there was a year where I bet $100 on the Falcons to win it, and fucking Baker Mayfield. Like Baker Mayfield and Derek Carr are the two quarterbacks that you would 100. They're like, if we were doing a draft of the quarterbacks that would ruin a Week 18 fucking game, it's Derek Carr.
Those are
Baker
the number 1 and number 2 picks. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
That is insane. Yeah, plus 660.
Oh my goodness.
That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, because then what? They beat those teams and then they beat the Eagles. That'd be fucking crazy. I guess the Eagles, they go to fucking playoffs. Yeah, regardless, Eagles playoffs, whatever. They're still at the back of the line. Group all of these idiots together.
Bengals are out, so you can cross them off. They were eliminated.
Oh yeah, they were eliminated. Broncos were also eliminated.
Correct.
Oh well, let's talk about Russell Wilson.
Oh yes.
Wave.
You go first. What do you get? What are your thoughts on that? No, I just believe he got benched. I don't think he's been cut yet.
No, but he's gonna get cut at the end of the season, right? They're just waiting for the season to end, I think.
Yeah.
So I listened to the Bill Simmons podcast, right? It's him and every Sunday it's him and cousin Sal from Jimmy Kimmel. And since the beginning of the season, he mentioned that he found it funny or he found it fishy that Sean Payton signed Jarrett Stidham to a 1-year, $8 million contract.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, that's kind of a lot of money to pay a backup, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I think after 4 or 5 weeks, he's gonna bench Wilson and say Stidham has to start. He's a better choice going forward. Which is kind of weird because like I feel like he did have that chance after they lost 70-20.
No, I agree.
Why didn't he fucking do it then? I mean,
yeah, they started the year 3-0-3, 5-1. They started the year 1-5.
1-5, yeah. So like, I don't know why he didn't do it all the way back then. Maybe it's like there's like stipulations in the contract that he has to start a certain amount of games or something. But yeah, he fucking called it. So like, I think Peyton just doesn't like Wilson. I think it's just purely he just doesn't like the guy. Like not. Mm-hmm. Maybe like not even maybe like the way he is, or I don't know what, like his whole like goober Christian shit, but like, and like I don't know what it is because I've never met him either. I don't fucking know him, but like, or maybe he just doesn't like the way he plays football. He doesn't like his style of quarterbacking. I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, that's just not what he wants. He can't mold a quarterback into what he can't mold Russell Wilson into what he wants. Which maybe he feels like he can do that with Jarrett Stidham.
But even if you watch the game against the Chargers, there's like a lot of checkdowns, a lot of the same shit anyway. I feel like Wilson is. I feel like there's not much of a drop off. I feel like Wilson is better, but it's not like that much. Yeah, but it's not that much of a drop off.
But Russ has had a good year. I mean. That's a good 3,000 yards, 26 tuds, 8 interceptions. Okay.
Once he found out that he could fucking throw it to Cortland Sutton, like at the
for real.
Like,
wait, we've had this guy over there this whole time.
This motherfucker's like 6'4" or however tall he's pretty tall, and I'll just throw it like the fucking pop shots to him or whatever. And yeah, like I just don't know where he's gonna go next year. I hope the Raiders don't get him. I feel like that's a very Raider move. But I hope we don't get him. I feel like he's going to try to come to the Raiders. I kind of don't want him to. I'm still have my eyes set on Fields or like someone younger. But I mean, I don't know. Where the fuck does he go? What does he do? I feel like he still has like a couple more years left. But I don't know. I just don't. I feel like there's so much young talent out there. Like, why would anybody want to go after Russell Wilson?
Yeah, agreed.
So like, yeah, I know I kind of feel bad for him a little bit, but like not really.
Look, at the end of the day, Homeboy's still getting paid, and
Yeah.
and the Broncos as a franchise are trying to save themselves from spending that extra bread that they feel like they could use somewhere else and be a little bit more productive with whatever guarantee, you know, whatever the guaranteed money would be that they would have to owe Russ
Yeah.
if he were to finish out the season or anything like that. So, dude, it's the business. It's just the business part of it. And yeah, you can throw in. Yeah, he probably didn't like him. That's not his quarterback. That's not the quarterback he wants to move forward.
Yeah, he
with.
like inherited.
Yeah, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's it's that. But it's also they're just not. They don't want to spend that money on Russ like that, which I don't blame them. I don't think they should. Yeah, he's had a good year, but still not worth. Still owing him whatever the ridiculous amount it was supposed to be. So, yeah.
Yeah. Which is dumb to like. I mean, I guess it's like not really there. I think they thought they were gonna get Rodgers, so they hired Nathaniel Hackett,
Hackett. Uh-huh.
and then they were like, "Oh fuck, we didn't get Rodgers. Oh, we'll get Wilson," and then and then a year later get rid of Hackett. So now, like, you would like to not sign someone such an expensive quarterback or any player. Well, actually, a quarterback. Before you hire your head coach, you know what I mean? Because then it's like obviously you would like your head coach to choose that. So yeah, I mean, whatever. More dysfunction for the fucking Broncos, better for me. Like, they're kind of back at square one, kind of like we're back at square one. So I guess that's better for my team.
It's saying, I'm looking right here, according to.
Like, between the fucking Raiders, Broncos, and Chargers, like, if you had to guess who's gonna have a better record between the three next year, it's honestly a toss up. You have no, like, there's no way to tell. I mean, at least the Broncos have. Go ahead. What?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, if you had to pick, like if you had to pick between the three teams who's gonna have a better season next year, at least the Broncos have a head coach, whereas the Raiders don't have a head coach or a quarterback, and then the Chargers have a quarterback but no head coach.
I think you guys do.
Yeah, I know, but in theory, I'm saying, like,
yeah, okay.
In theory, yeah. I mean, who knows, But like, yeah, I mean, obviously Payton's not going anywhere, and obviously, what's his name? The quarterback for the Chargers?
Herbert.
Herbert, yeah, he's not going anywhere, so we'll see. But yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, because I'm looking at the Russell Wilson headlines or whatever, and it's according to Sports Illustrated, the Steelers predicted to sign.
Oh, that would be
to sign.
I would like that, actually.
Yeah, why not?
Also, yeah, that's good. That's like close to New York. He wants to be. He like, that was the reason he wanted to leave Seattle, was because, like, Sierra's like, I don't know. She wanted to be closer to, like, New York, LA, a major city.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not even like Sierra's popping like that anymore anyway, so I don't know what the fucking big deal is. But
not true.
Whatever. I mean, I guess there's more media opportunities for the both of them. And yeah, being in Pittsburgh, you're like an hour away from, or actually, I don't know how far you are from. Yeah, that's like right there. It's close enough. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be good.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Yeah. So
Are we gonna go Joe Flacco or what?
yeah, let's do the Browns next. So the Browns. So your dad won the fucking fantasy football thing.
Yes, all him.
Yeah, dude. Hey, so he won 2 years ago too, huh? I forgot.
Did he? I thought he lost that one. I remember he made it to the championship like last year or the year before.
The year before.
I don't remember him winning though.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe he didn't. I don't remember. But he was like, "Yeah, I won 2 years ago, and then I won this year." I was like, "Oh."
Oh wait, hold on. You can
Oh,
pull
yeah,
up.
saying that. The past ones, right? Yeah. So the fucking Browns. Why you looked that up? Let me pull
Oh
this
yeah,
up.
my dad did win last year or 2 years ago
Yeah.
in 21. Damn, I'm sorry.
Fucking. So they beat the Jets. We said the team needed 10 wins, and they were like, "Don't worry, we'll get 11 wins. Here go 2 more for you." Fucking, the LeBron meme. But you know what I'm talking about?
No, what?
The LeBron meme where he's like in the studio and he's like, "Here go 2 more for you."
Oh
Like,
yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah. Anyway, the Browns are. Looks like they're gonna win. They're probably gonna beat the Bengals unless they sit everybody. But
Which they might. They might. There's really no one. There's no reason to.
yeah, there's no reason to play. Yeah. So yeah, fucking. We said we needed 10 wins, and yeah, we're pretty much correct. It looks like a 10-win team might actually not make it, which would be the Steelers if they win. Yeah.
So, yeah, just off of their
Just off of,
standings.
yeah, but fucking AFC South came out strong. Shout out to them. Shout out to them for not being like the fucking NFC South. Although they kind of were trending.
They
that
kind
way,
of for a little bit. Yeah. Because
I guess
all those teams had stupid losses.
Yeah. Like they're similar to the NFC South, but it's more like the NFC South is just so stupid that they all have regular records or similar records. Where AFC South is that the top team is so stupid, the other teams are like creeping up on it. You know, like the Jags. If the Jags were not such a fraud, they would be like 2 games even more ahead in the standings, but they're not. And the Colts and the Texans are tied with them. So, yeah. I mean, it's just better than being 8-8. That's for sure. Anyway, but we're talking about the Browns. So the Browns, not division winners, but playoffs. I'd probably put them in the beginning. I'll put them in the front of playoffs because they're probably
they're a 5 seed.
right? Yeah, they're a 5 seed. Yeah, because the Ravens are the first seed.
They're locked in. Yeah, they'll be locked in at the 5 seed.
Maybe next week, or should we change it now? Should I change this from like playoffs to like playoff run and not playoff run? Because these are all
next week. Let's do that next week.
Okay. Yeah, so next week we'll decide on who we think is going to make it far and who's not going to make it far. Like, even though Browns and Eagles are in the same bracket, I have way more faith in the Browns than I do the fucking Eagles. And also, I have way more faith in the Browns than I do the Dolphins.
Who would have thought we'd be saying that?
Yeah, dude, shout out to Joe Flacco, dude.
Let's just say we're like week 11, and we looked at
that's
the
what I'm
Eagles
saying.
and the Browns.
Yeah. Remember I was saying, like, one of these teams isn't going to make it from the NFC, AFC North. And I think I thought that the Bengals were the team that was going to make it, and it ended up being the Browns, so that's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the Eagles, I mean, whatever, dude. That's what they get, I guess. That's what happens when you eat cow manure. When motherfuckers eat cow manure, when you win the Super Bowl.
When you win a Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy because is that how important their security guard was?
Yeah, dude, literally, it's his fault. It's his fault.
Ever since that Niner game, and he puts his hands on Greenlaw, and gets suspended from the sideline the rest of the year.
It's clearly
they don't know how to act on the sideline.
It's clearly his fault that this whole curse has happened. But because Philadelphia fans are so delusional, they're gonna be like, "Fuck yeah!" Like hell yeah! Like good thing he did that shit. You know?
Yeah.
They'll celebrate him anyway. Like they don't give a fuck. But yeah, ever since that shit happened, literally ever since that Niner game, they've just been fucking destroyed.
No, yeah, for sure. For sure, man.
All right. So the Browns playoffs, yeah. So this bracket looks like, for this week, this bracket looks like they're all even, but they're not. It's like the three dragon thing where like the third one is all like stupid.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so then that's that team. Might as well finish. Well, where the fuck are the Steelers? Are they in here? Okay. So the Steelers are I think they're gonna need a miracle,
Gonna
right?
be tough. Yeah, they're gonna need a miracle.
They're gonna need a miracle. So that's the total for the AFC North. But yeah, shout out to Mason Rudolph. Personally, if it was me and someone ripped off my helmet and then smacked me in the face with it, I probably would never. I would never play football again. I'd play football.
I would never show my face again.
Yeah,
I would never
I'd be
be
like,
anywhere
yeah.
out in public.
Yeah, it'd be very embarrassing. So like,
I'm with you on that.
but
Yep.
yeah, so maybe that's why he was third string. Maybe because Tomlin was like, "Look, last time
We're
I put
doing
you
this
out
for
there."
you.
Yeah, exactly. We need some time to let this shit die down. I'm gonna put Mitchell Trubisky in front of you. That way, everyone can be like, "Look how terrible Mitch Trubisky is." So when I bring you in to be the hero, it's like no one will even remember that you got smacked in the face with your own helmet.
No, yeah.
But in a lot of ways,
what a great
Tomlin's a hero.
player coach. He's a player
Yeah.
coach. What the ultimate player coach he is, huh?
And then see, and that we fucking cracked it. That's what makes him such a good coach. We fucking cracked it. That's why he's such a beloved
good
coach.
karma. It's a good karma. That's why he still goes another year without a losing season.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because of that right there, dude.
That's good karma, dude. That's fucking crazy. We cracked it. This is why his players trust him, because he always makes the right decisions.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I could just imagine, like, after the game, like the game after he gets smacked in the face with the helmet, I could just imagine him, like, in a meeting with all, like, the staff and just being like, we're going to have to bring in Trubisky. We're going to have to bring him in. It's a 3-year plan. Don't worry. I got the perfect plan to bring back Rudolph. It's going to, well, fuck, when was that? Like 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
I'm going to say 2. I'm going to say 2
years. Yeah, like 2 years ago. You know what's crazy? So I got COVID.
Uh-huh.
The last time I had COVID was this exact time. It was for New Year's, going into 2021. It's been last time I had COVID was 3 years ago. That's fucking insane that COVID has been around for that long. Because I got it for New Year's, New Year's 2021, going into 2021. I feel like every time I think about COVID, I think about it being like a 2-year thing or like a 1-year thing or something like that. But no, man, it's been fucking 4 years. Like this March will be the 4th year since COVID. Not fucking insane. Damn. But yeah, so I went 3 years between having COVID.
Without
fucking insane.
Without COVID.
So fucking they need a miracle.
Hold on, real quick. Mason Rudolph, the Myles Garrett Mason Rudolph thing was 4 years ago, dude. That was 2019.
So it was before COVID, right? Yeah. Damn, yeah. It's fucking insane.
2019.
It's a 4-year plan, gentlemen. Don't worry, it's gonna work out.
Look at pandemic's gonna happen. Look at that'll help die everything down. Wow.
Okay, the Ravens. The Ravens won't even be trying, right? On the Ravens. Yeah, see? Here we go. 1 hour ago. 6 Ravens ruled out first season finale versus Steelers. Nice. Okay, cool. That's perfect. Yeah, so because they'll win. Oh, fuck, but is that? Oh, it's the Saturday morning game. It's kind of lame. Why only 2 games? If this first game is already not going to be a real game because the Ravens aren't going to play any of their players, move another Sunday game to Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just might as well have 3.
4, 5, 6. I guess it's not that bad. So then they have 6 Sunday morning games, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 7 afternoon games. Why? Why do they hate us? I don't fucking get it. They never do it this way. They always have way more in the morning, and then only like 2 or 3 or 4 in the evening or in the afternoon. Whatever.
I'm
yes.
rewatching. Sorry, dude. I'm rewatching this Myles Garrett, Mason Rudolph thing. Absolutely insane, dude.
It's dude. He's
Absolutely insane.
It's fucking crazy. So if they win, which they probably will, I'm assuming, against the Ravens, what is it that they need to happen? Fuck, I wish this like spelled it out for me a little bit better. They would need the Colts to how do the Steelers make the playoffs? Boom, let's go. Oh, this is fucking okay. All right.
I love it. I love it.
Steelers win and Buffalo loss. Okay, well, Steelers win is a given. Oh, so Buffalo would have to lose. Okay.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah.
That's all they need?
So they need Buffalo to lose. They need Colts Texans to tie.
Okay, so each bullet point is its own like scenario.
Yeah.
It's not all those things together.
No. Yeah, no. They're all different things.
Sure. Okay.
The Jaguars lose.
Look at the Steelers tie and the Colts and Texans do not tie and Jaguars lose. What? Huh?
Yeah. I mean, that's like super crazy shit that I doubt's gonna happen.
No,
I think the best chance is Buffalo
is
loses.
for Miami beating Buffalo
or Jaguars lose.
Oh, Jaguars lose too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
Titans.
Close. I mean, it could happen.
Or Colts Texans. I mean, tie.
They're not gonna tie. That shit like never happens. Yeah. So fucking miracle.
Raiders. Get the Raiders out. Get the Raiders out of there.
I don't want to talk about the Raiders. All right. Well, they're done. They're done for. Let's see what they have. Let's see what they have on Antonio Pierce. I'm just. Oh, ESPN's gonna be. Yeah, so everyone wants him to stay the head coach.
Pro Pierce, for sure.
Yeah, everyone wants him to stay. Oh, this looks like a good clip.
I literally saw that one a second ago.
Pierce being named full-time head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. Obviously, he's currently there as an interim after Josh McDaniels was fired earlier in the year. The whole team's vibe and energy changed quickly whenever Antonio Pierce was named interim coach. He brought back the Raiders mentality. Obviously, the boys are winning in a certain way. They're smoking cigars in a locker room. They're doing their thing. They're getting wins that they hadn't gotten in years and years.
Quick point on that. Have you seen the Max Crosby where he like? Have you smoked a cigar? I don't know if you have.
Yeah, on New Year's I did. That's what messed me up. We actually, because I threw up.
Really? You smoked the whole one by yourself?
No.
Were you drunk too or no?
No, I was gone drunk. I was gone.
Oh, you're drinking.
And then, but I was chilling, and then I walk over, CJ, my dad, and I think Martin.
Oh, like you were
smoking a cigar, so I went over to my dad. I'm like, "Yo, let me like run that. Let me take a couple puffs." Took like 3 or 4. Took 3 or 4. Yeah.
Like you don't breathe it in; you just kind of like in your mouth.
Yeah.
Blow it out. Yeah.
Yeah, it took 3 or 4. sat down. Maybe 5 minutes later, I was like, "Yeah,
You
I
threw
gotta
up.
go. Gotta go to the restroom." Yep,
That's crazy.
And
That's
it
happened
all
to me.
came up. It all came up.
Have you seen that clip of Max Crosby inhaling that cigar?
No, no.
Oh, where is it at? I gotta find it. I gotta find it. He's like smoking it, and then he like, you can't do it with the cigar smoke because you're not supposed to inhale it.
No, the first puff that I did, I inhaled it for sure.
Oh, I found it. This is insane. You're not supposed to do this. Like, you can do this with weed because weed you inhale into your lungs.
Yeah.
But this, you don't do this. Can I make this slower? So he picks up the cigar. He puffs it. He blows a little bit out, and then immediately sucks it in. You see that?
Yeah.
So when
I
you're
did that my first one.
yeah, so when you blow the smoke out and then suck it back in, it's hitting your lungs because you're like inhaling it into your lungs.
Yeah.
And it fucking, how does he do that? Like, that's insane. Like, you're not supposed to do that with a cigar. Like, and he's like, I don't know how he didn't fucking have a cough attack, how he didn't fucking die. Like, that shit's insane. I don't know.
That's just how he smokes his cigars.
You're just not supposed to smoke cigars like that. You're not supposed to inhale them. Like, it's clearly just a mouth thing. You're just supposed to kind of like taste it in your mouth and then blow it out. I smoked a cigar when I went golfing on Monday. And it was pretty good. But the reason I like smoking cigars is because, like, whatever you're drinking tastes like so much better. Because, like, I guess, like, your taste buds kind of like open up or something from the cigar smoke. So, like, there's like this rum bar that I like in downtown LA where they make like really good drinks, and it's also like a cigar lounge, so you can smoke cigars and drink. So I like it because, like, there's a drink that I like there that's it's called a Brazilian necktie, but it's like this rum something with like cucumber and pepper and jalapeno.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I'm smoking a cigar and I'm drinking it, it tastes good in my mouth. It tastes like really good. So even when I'm golfing and I'm smoking a cigar, if I'm drinking like Starbucks coffee or something, coffee tastes good in my mouth. You know, like, everything just tastes, even like a fucking Coke tastes good. It's fucking fire. That's why, like, I think that's why Cubans like fucking smoking cigars and drinking espressos. To be honest, they like crack the code on that. But like, but yeah, this is just insane behavior. Like, I don't understand why he thought this was okay. How he's not immediately coughing a shitload. Like, these people are just having a conversation over here. Like, I would have started coughing. I would have thrown up. Yeah, I would have thrown up. Like, yeah, it's just insane.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's why I threw up for sure.
Yeah, dude. No, yeah, that shit hurts because you're just in hit. Yeah, you just have to keep it in your mouth. But cigars are fun. I've been liking them. All right, I'm gonna play this.
So now you got a lot of players talking. Here's Devontae Adams chit-chatting about Antonio Pierce and why he should be the guy going forward.
How important is it, just from regardless of who gets the job, to have a resounding yes and just that energy shift that's been forgiven?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously who I wanted. That's my vote, and I've been vocal about that, and that's that's basically how the whole locker room feels, and with good reason. I mean, he's come in and done a great job, and he's continued to win us over. It's not just the comfortable thing. I think having AP here will be it'll be good for this organization. He kind of embodies what it means to be a Raider, and that mentality, that swag, and all the things that he endorses is the things that I believe in. So it's easy for a guy like me, especially having dealt with him a little bit this year now and gotten to know him and see his evolution, in front of the team, and all those things, all the different fields of being a head coach. So definitely rooting for him.
All right, so that's the biggest name on the offensive side. Let's go to the defensive side. Max Crosby, does he want him? Does he want him? Let's hear.
Max, yesterday Devontae said if he had a vote, so to speak, that it would be for AP to be the coach coming back next year. Where are you standing on the situation, where it is right now?
Yeah, I've already said my piece. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, in my opinion. Yeah, but that's, not even going to get into this. Man. Yeah, we'll see. I definitely, they already have my vote, him and Champ, so we'll see what happens.
What did they do?
Champ
to
is the
change
GM.
culture, so to speak, or to bring the culture back to where it needed to be. How did they make that happen?
You know, honestly, it's just a testament to them. You know, and their character. You know, as people. You know, you can't. You know, in the NFL, everybody's trying to look for the guy, and every single year, guys are getting fired, and there's new guys coming in and replacing them. So it's not an easy job. There's only 32 head coaches in the whole world. So you got to find a leader of men, and when you got one of them, you know, in the building currently, I don't know why you would let them go. So I feel like, you know, we just got to make the right decision, and but first we got to finish the season the right way. That's all that matters.
Max is friends with Mark Davis. They smoke
Pause it
cigars
real quick.
together, so I think at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, after hearing that and how much you love Max Crosby, and when I say it seems like you guys got one already, seems like he's already in house, and you're like, I'm whatever about it. How do you not listen to that and sit there and be like, you know what?
All right.
Let's go. How does that not make you feel a little bit better? Come on.
In a vacuum, like let's just say without knowing anything else about anything else, right? Like if I wasn't working off past experiences or what I remember from other things happening and other things, I would say yes, my best offensive player wants him, my best defensive player wants him. All right, yeah, let's keep him. I mean, that sounds like a good idea to me. Which also is like what I'm also leaning towards anyway. I do if he says fuck it, we're keeping Pierce and Champ, I would be 100% on board. Way easier than it was when he said he was going to hire McDaniels. It took me like at least a month for me to finally come around on that. Because I had to kind of talk myself into it because it's like I fucking, you know, I had to. Like, there's nothing I could do. Mm-hmm. Even more than when Gruden got hired. Because even when Gruden got hired, it took me like a good week and a half, 2 weeks to fucking get hyped for that one. Mm-hmm. So like, but then it's like, if you think about all the times that like LeBron is a good example. Every time LeBron makes decisions, you know, they call him Le GM.
Yeah.
And they never work out, right? He like wanted Russell Westbrook, like 3 years ago after winning the championship, and it fucking ruined the team. Like, a lot of the times, these fucking players don't fucking know what the fuck, you know what I mean? And which is understandable. But then the thing is like, well, this is different because it's not GM picking. It's not the GM picking players like in LeBron's case. It's owner picking GM and head coach, which is like way harder than anything else. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Oh dang, your camera went out. Are you still there? Hello. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, your camera went out. Yeah, so like I don't know. So yeah, so that's like the difference is that like the GM picking a player is like, all right, the GM's well researched. He should know better than LeBron about what player to pick. Who the fuck is gonna tell Mark Davis who to pick? You know what I mean? Like there is no other structure above Mark Davis, literally besides God, who's gonna tell him like, hey, you should pick this GM or this. You know what I mean? It's not like all right, you're back. It's not like they're arguing over who should be the quarterback. That's different. You know what I mean? Like it would be like if LeBron was trying to pick his quarterback.
Yeah.
This is different because you're picking head coach. But like, and so, but even the times that LeBron has picked his head coach, which it also didn't work out. You know what I mean? So like, I don't fucking know. But yeah, I guess it depends. The only way I would be against this is if I knew what the options were. If like someone came to me and were like, look, these are all the options, and then pick from this, then I would like, you know, like what's realistic, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair.
But because I don't know what's realistic, sticking with AP and Champ, I'm down for, you know. And like I do think giving them a fresh start, giving them an off season, letting them pick their players, letting them pick their quarterback. I mean, let's check the Tankathon thing. Where do we land? 11th. Does the mock draft say? Offensive tackle.
Oh god.
Dude, Penix.
Dude, what did I say, bro?
Oh, did you say Falcons, Penix?
No, didn't I? No, we checked the last time we did this, I think, and he was in the second round. And I said, "There's no way. There's no way he's out of the first round for sure." I said he's top 15 at least.
Yeah.
Pull up the tape.
No, you did. Fuck, Jaden Daniels is third. They moved all three to quarterbacks, and then moved Marvin Harrison Jr. fourth. That's crazy.
Yeah, that'll swap. I think that'll swap the.
I don't. Well, we're talking about
Drake May and Jaden Daniels. I think that'll swap. As it stands right now, but Penix for sure top 10 pick, bro.
I just don't see why they would. I think the Raiders get Fields. Why would you not draft a quarterback? It's like cheaper money. You don't have to pay a quarterback so much money. That's like the best thing to have in the NFL is a quarterback on a rookie contract.
There's a great clip. I gotta put it in the chat.
Yeah, find it. But so that said, I fucking who knows? I'm just hoping that he makes a good decision. If he doesn't pick AP and Champ, I'm hoping he doesn't pick some other fucking idiots. You know what I mean? That's all I want.
Share. Copy. Go ahead, run it. Run it. Run it. Because, yeah, dude, it speaks exactly to that.
In this league, expectations are high, so you got to put in the work.
And I love Michael Lombardi.
Hey, Lombo, awesome. I'm going to put you in a chair. You are the GM. I'm sure this will be, obviously the conversation of the NFL going into April with the Chicago Bears sitting there with that number 1 pick. But where are you at with Justin Fields and what I know he's had a really good season. Obviously, you got Joe Alt there in the draft. You got some great receivers as well at the top of that draft. Do you go and get a quarterback and flip it, reset that quarterback market, or do you stick with Justin Fields, build around him? What are you doing in that chair?
Hey, he's number 1 Justin Fields hater, by the way.
Sweet Shaq.
No, that's not true. I was trying to temper some people who were trying to give him the MVP.
Okay.
Gotta
be good.
I said very clearly, can the kid get good before he gets great? Do we have to give him the MVP in August? I mean, seriously. And look, I think he has trouble throwing the football on a consistent basis. But let me answer the question. All right, to me, the question's getting framed the wrong way. The question should be framed: are we going to pay Justin Fields $40 to $50 million per year on a 4-year deal? Is that what you plan to do? Are we valuing him there? If the Bears feel that's the right answer,
okay, pause it real quick. So you're on this Justin Field to the Raiders bandwagon. So you're telling me you're okay with the Raiders paying that? What he just said?
No, because I think we don't have to pay that.
How would that work? How would that work then?
No, because isn't there different fuck. Doesn't the money change when the quarterback doesn't stay with the same team? The money changes. Well, also the difference there also is because like it's not their quarterback. It wouldn't be our quarterback, so like we would be trading for him, and it's easier to tell him like, hey, look, this team didn't want you. We're bringing you in. We believe in you. Blah blah blah. We don't have to pay you as much as the Chicago Bears do.
Okay.
But the Bears would have to, because the Bears, you kind of have to give him the max contract because you're kind of telling him. I think his agent's going to be like, your agent's going to be like, look, he's clearly your guy. You have to give him a max contract because you're not drafting a quarterback. You know what I mean? That's kind of like the argument for the agent for both of them. So that's like a good point that he's bringing up because it's true. Like, if you're not going to draft another quarterback, then clearly you think my guy is your guy. So show me the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Say you can't do that. That'll mess up our cap. It'll really hurt us in trying to manage and build the team around them. Then they've got to go to Fields and say, look, here's our deal. Here's where we can go. we'll keep you at this number. We're not going to pay you that number. If he doesn't want that, then you hold on to him. You make your draft. You select a quarterback, and you listen to people out there. And you don't have to jump on the first deal. You can bring Fields back, rest the number 1 pick in the draft, let him develop, play Fields for another year, and when the time's right, make the move. Like, no one has to rush you into a decision. No one has to pressure you. But the real question that Bears fans don't want to answer is, are you paying him $40 to $50 million? Daniel Jones got $40 million, right? This market for quarterbacks, it isn't that, where are we going to find one? Are we going to pay the second contract? No one's asking that question. Are you paying the second contract for Mac Jones? No, that's easy. Are you paying the second contract for, Trey Lance? No, that's easy. Are you paying it for Trevor Lawrence? There becomes a problem. Are we? Got no choice. We have to.
Okay.
Yeah, that one I feel like you have to.
Right? You get into that, we have no choice. That's where the Giants were. We have no choice. We have to pay Daniel. When you have no choice, you really make a bad decision. So with this opportunity that the Bears have, it really sets them up where if they're smart and they're deliberate, they can make a great decision.
So you also can add in there, and you said the Giants felt like they had no options.
No choice.
Everybody had Joe Flacco sitting at home. And then you think about what happened with Tom Brady and what has happened with other fourth contracts. Or do we want to maybe go find a fourth contract player who still got it a little bit, who might only cost $20 million? $20 million?
Right.
If they do Flacco probably next year? He's going to sign a 2-year deal, probably $40 to $45 million?
I don't know, because Flacco, if you study Flacco's career, he's really good in that Stefanski, really it's Gary Kubiak's system. God bless Gary Kubiak. It's his system. And he was really good in that when the Ravens played with him in 2014. Flacco was very good.
Flacco's not a good.
He lost that ability.
Good argument,
I don't know how the Browns don't bring Flacco back. I know they got Deshaun at $65 million for the next 3 years, but he's the best player for their offense right now. I think he'll, and Flacco knows that, right? Flacco knows this is the best way for me to make money. I could go somewhere else in my career.
How many other ones of those around here? That's the next question then. How many other locations?
Who would fit that scheme? I think to me, we know Shanahan runs that scheme. It's the Kubiak, Mike Shanahan. We know that Houston runs that scheme, but they run it and they understand it. It's one thing to steal the plays. It's another thing to understand the scheme. Right? That everybody steals the plays. Everybody stole Kubiak's, throwback to the tight end on the over route. That's become so popular, or the delay route. But it's, do you understand the offense? And I think that, and how you coach the quarterback too. Let's not minimize that. It's how the relationship is between the coach and the quarterback.
I'm excited to see what happens with Joey Flacco.
Me too.
Yeah, what a run. What a story. Paisan from New Jersey, obviously you're in love.
That's crazy. Oh, you didn't finish this clip. But
I forgot what this one was about. What was this one?
Antonio Pierce. So
oh yes.
Damn, how did we get over here?
No, for Justin Fields and that one pick, and we got to the Raiders.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If we can, I feel like there's an easier argument to be like, look, man, the Bears didn't want you. They're gonna draft in the quarterback. We're bringing you in. We'll fucking, we'll put the pieces around you. You have Devontae here. You got hopefully Josh Jacobs. I doubt it though, but you got a good defense. Just come. It's gonna be way easier for you here. You don't have to play in fucking Soldier Field where it's below 20 degrees in December. You know what I mean?
You get to play in a UFO right here in the middle of the.
Yes,
in the middle
exactly,
of Vegas.
Dude. Just don't fucking get a fucking DUI or something.
Man, putting Mark in a tough spot here if I answer. But then he opened up and was like, nah, Antonio deserves it. I think everybody feels that way. Outside looking in, why not? I agree. What do you think, AJ?
Yeah, and obviously, I'm sure it does go a long way when you have your two absolute studs of, faces of the NFL really endorsing the guy that's there. And like you said, Max was on here. Whenever he was on here, he said, I'm actually smoking cigars tonight with Mark Davis, the owners. I don't know how much that does happen in other teams, but the owners will actually hang out with players. I don't know if it's a lot or not, but I think that's a big deal. So I would imagine Mark Davis is absolutely listening to these guys. But what's the process? You're still going to go and interview a bunch of people, right?
I don't know. Do you even have to? I think that's what everybody's saying. This is like Steve Wilkes of Carolina.
You kind of have to.
It seems like a prime way where you can just boom, whenever the season ends, here we go. We name him the head coach moving forward. But I wonder if they're going to do their due diligence or whatever and go out there at least maybe interview guys to get some.
It would be bad business practice if you didn't do that.
We're looking for our new head coach. I think he interviewed like 14 people or 15 people or something like that. It's like, damn, that's a long
20
time.
hours each. Yep.
Long time. And it's like, did he think every one of these guys could have been their head coach, or was he potentially just trying to get as much information about everything as possible? There's obviously two different ways to handle it. If they start interviewing other guys, does that mean, well, we weren't sold completely on Antonio Pierce? Then does the locker room who's behind Antonio Pierce wonder what the hell is going on? What about the fans who probably want Antonio Pierce, grew up Raider fan, love the Raiders? Like, it's a interesting dynamic. In the interim head coach, I understand there could be some juice from the interim that maybe wears off over time and everything like that.
Yes, that was my point too.
But
yeah.
in the NFL, they fire coaches all the time, so you're going to get it wrong potentially anyways. If everybody is seemingly on board with somebody, why not just see if it could take place?
I mean, and that's the thing, because it's like if I'm already paying, I already fired the first head coach I hired because I had to, and then I fucking hired this other idiot, and then I had to fire him because he fucking sucks.
Yeah, that was the F up right there.
Yeah, when I probably should have just kept Bisaccia that first time. Like, it's too. You might as well just fucking hire him so that you don't, which is what I've been saying, you don't fall into that same trap of making the same wrong decision. I still think you interview some people just to make it, just to, keep people on their feet, you know what I'm saying? Keep the edge on, I don't want to hand over the keys way too easy, you know what I'm saying? You gotta like, But yeah, so yeah, well, exciting, I guess. I'm just hoping that the fucking Raiders have even a fraction of an off season that the fucking Dodgers did. Like even just 1/8 of a good off season as the Dodgers did. You know what I mean? 1/16 even.
What would be that comparison, dude? Like the Raiders would have to sign like Patrick Mahomes. And then, let me.
When they you ever see those things on Twitter where they're like, build your perfect quarterback, and it'll show like Peyton Manning head, and then it'll be like Brett Favre arm, and Lamar Jackson legs. Like, it would literally have to be that player.
Yeah, no,
like that's who we'd be signed, and then he'd have to be Japanese.
Actually,
yeah. But yeah. Yeah. So let's finish this fucking thing out. The Chiefs.
Finally back in the win column. No, we're gonna have to play playoffs. They're pretty locked in the playoffs.
Who did they play? Oh, the Bengals. Another uninspiring game, huh? Yeah, division winners.
That's right. That's right.
Division winners because none of us are doing anything. No one else. So yeah, we're all in a dumpster fire. The rest of the AFC West. But also I would put the Chiefs in the same bucket as the Eagles as far as a what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Why aren't you better? As situation. Their defense was good to start the season. Their defense isn't as good as it used to be. And they get like a good Rashid Rice catch, like 3 or 4 of them a game. And that's about it. I don't really the Pacheco memes.
Pacheco running memes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But actually I think it's in the play sheet. Let's see if I can find it. But I honestly kinda like the way he runs it. It looks like he's trying to like when I would get mad when I was younger, I would like stomp my feet around the house so people knew that I was upset. It's exactly what it reminds me of.
Huge gain of 37.
Oh, why does it do that?
You open it up on Twitter?
There. Fuck it.
It looks like he's trying to run fast.
Yeah, like he's not going anywhere.
Just run.
It's like not going, like move, like his feet are just going up and down. Like they need to go forward.
Yeah, they're in the same spot.
Yeah,
he ain't getting no ground for sure.
Yes, like it needs to go forward, not like up and down. Yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, he's actually, but unironically, he's like the best part of their offense. At least the most consistent part. He's pretty good. He's popped off. I'll tell you what. At the beginning of the season, I thought Pollard was going to be like one of the best running backs. And then I probably thought Pacheco would be second, and Pollard has been very disappointing, and Pacheco hasn't been. So that would be because Pacheco kind of finally got the starting role this year as like the full-time back. Where same thing with Pollard, since Elliott went to the Patriots. Pollard finally got like the RB1, but I think Pollard was better as like the RB2, just because Zeke would get like the hard. I don't know why, he just maybe by comparison, by watching him run after Zeke, it just made him look better. But
yeah, because Zeke was a more of the pounder, soften up the front line and whatever.
Yeah.
Or the defensive line, and then boom, hand it off to Pollard, and boom, there's a bolt of lightning, just boom.
It's like they didn't know who was back there, and they thought it was like, oh, it's Zeke back there, and then it was Pollard.
Like,
oh, fuck.
It's
like,
a little bit of that, a little bit unexpected. The defense is already tired because Zeke's running downhill right at them for like 3 straight plays or 2 straight plays, and then boom, here's this speedster that just goes right through the gap.
Yeah.
But now you don't have that. So, yeah, I mean.
But yeah, so, let's see. Damn. So the 3 plays the 6, right?
Yeah. 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5.
Okay, there it is. Damn, but we don't know who's going to be in the 6th spot. Well, Browns have the 5 locked. I guess the 6 would be. Damn, it's going to be anyone between the. It could even be the Dolphins. It'll be between the Dolphins, Bills, Texans, Colts, and Steelers. And I guess Jags too. Fuck me. But yeah, this is too much of a mess. I don't know who's gonna get that 6th spot. All right. All right. Well, let's do the Packers now. The Packers are currently in the 7th spot at 8-8. If they win, I think they lock in, right, at the 7th seed. I can't believe the Seahawks aren't gonna make the playoffs. It's so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. They play the Bears. But the Bears could beat them.
Let's check.
If they win,
it's in Green Bay.
It's in Green Bay. Yeah. If they win, they're 100% in. Because the Rams already got that locked in. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not a miracle. All they have to do is beat Chicago, which I don't know if they really want to be trying so hard. So I guess I'm gonna just put this as bubble.
Bubble, yeah.
Fuck. So, the Rams, however, are locked in that 6th spot. So now that they locked that in, we could put them in playoffs. I'm gonna put them in between these two teams. Maybe I'll put them even in front. Who do they play? So the 6 plays the 3, so they play the Lions.
That'd be a good game.
Yeah, and the 4 plays the 5.
Mhm.
And they would play in Detroit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a lock, right? I think.
Pretty much.
Unless the Lions really come out and really feel the like intensity of like our first playoff game in like a fucking million years. But this fucking defense needs to fucking get this shit together. That's like what I hate is like I've been seeing on a lot of lists is they're having like potential head coach candidates and the defensive coordinator for the Lions is on there. And it's like, have you not seen the Lions all year? They can't stop anybody. Every game is close and every game is only winnable because of the offense. It's never like, oh, we won.
Yeah, it's always a shootout.
10-0. Yeah, it's always like a super shootout. And like, you know, the Rams are the vets. Like they're the playoff vets. It's no. That's it. I mean, that's all I have on that. That's gonna be a good ass game though. Hopefully, that's like a Sunday night game or a Saturday night game.
Who? Which one?
Lions Rams.
Oh, you're saying in the playoffs? Oh,
Yeah, in the playoffs. I'm saying playoffs. Yeah. Because it's probably gonna stay like that. I don't think the Rams are gonna. Yeah, they're locked in at 6, and the Lions aren't moving. They're probably locked in at 3. Yeah, they're locked in at 3. So unless your team loses to Washington by some miracle.
Yeah, but then that would only change the 2 and the 5.
Oh, that wouldn't even change the Lions, huh?
Yeah, it wouldn't even change anything else. So
unless you guys both lose.
Actually, no, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Lions may get the 2 and the Eagles the 3.
Yeah.
Depending on strength of schedule or whatever.
Yeah, whatever, however the shit works, right?
So yeah, I guess. But it doesn't seem like the Eagles are going to lose against the Giants and
let's see how
against the commies.
How do Seahawks make the playoffs? Here we go. Straight from the source. So the Seahawks win and Green Bay loses or ties. Seahawks tie. Yeah, no, I hate all these tie scenarios.
Yeah, so they need to win and Packers need to lose.
But the Packers are playing Chicago.
The Packers play Chicago.
And I could see Chicago being like, fuck the Packers. They shit on us all the time. Yeah, I can see that happening. And then you guys have to play the Seahawks. Well, who would you rather play, the Seahawks or the Lions? I mean, the Seahawks or the Packers?
Packers.
Yeah.
Packers at our place? Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. I agree. So they do kind of need a miracle. Or not really. Or should I leave them? Put them a notch above. The Jaguars, the Texans, and the Colts are all in a fucking bubble. And who fucking knows what's gonna happen? At least what we do know is that the Texans-Colts game is gonna happen first, Saturday night, on prime time. So finally CJ Stroud will be in prime time. And then we can fucking see. Everyone will finally get to see how fucking good CJ Stroud is in prime time.
Okay, so that game right there is you win, you're in.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Steelers are not. It's
sure.
not like that. If they win, they still may not.
Yeah.
Make it.
The crazy thing is that even the team that loses might still have a chance if the Jaguars lose. I think, right? Something like that. So what happens is that if whoever wins this game and are in a wild card for sure, but then if the Jags lose, they also that whoever won this game automatically gets the division. And then after that, depending on what the loser of this game and the Jags,
have to be the Colts.
It would see who the fuck would fall in what seeding in the wild card. Yeah. Also, what the Jags would be out.
Oh no, the Jags would be in because they, as it stands right now, they have the. Dude, they would all be tied with like the same, like division record, and conference record. So then, what is it? What's the tiebreaker after that?
I don't know. That's like above our pay grade. I don't understand. This is a free podcast. That's too much of a headache to figure out. If ESPN was paying me, we would have like some intern figure that shit out. But like, I don't fucking know. I have to call Mr. NFL to ask him. Like, hey man, who the fuck?
Give me all the scenarios for every.
Yes, give me like a Siri that could fucking answer my questions. Regardless, fun game. Texans Colts. Again, two of my faves going head to head in prime time. Let's fucking go, dude. And then the Jags, fucking frauds. I hate them. It's funny because they're in the hunt at the 4 seed. Fucking frauds. Anyway, and then the Bucks and the Saints. I guess all these motherfuckers are in a bowl. It's the.
I think we got to put the Seahawks miracle.
Yeah. I mean, is it hard to think that the Packers could lose to the Lions? I mean, the Packers could lose to the Bears?
Yeah, it is hard.
Yeah, okay.
For me.
I do feel like Justin Fields has been showing out. Well, actually, this is like the perfect scenario where Justin Fields will lose just because there's so much hype around him being a good quarterback that they should keep. You know what I mean? Like there's so much hype around, like, oh, Justin Fields is a good quarterback, we should keep him, and because of that, he's gonna shit the bed tomorrow or Sunday. All right, well, this looks good the way it is. Can't believe we have third in line is your fucking team. That's insane. Download. All right, we have the winners from last week.
Yes, we do. As a matter of fact, if we went tied this week, I don't know what to. No, I don't know what else to say.
Week 17.
I went 6-2 as it stands right now. So.
Let's see. Oh, where the fuck? You want to talk about Aaron Rodgers on the Pat McAfee show? Saying that Jimmy Kimmel's gonna be on the fucking Jeff Epstein, the JE flight logs. It's just Aaron Rodgers is such a bitch, and I hate him so much. But whatever. I guess he's content, so it's like what I understand why Pat McAfee brings him on.
Yeah.
But like, it's just funny. He's like trying to like, oh well, we make jokes. It's like, yeah, man.
He just has to throw everything.
We're just making jokes, man. Hey, sometimes we call people pedophiles on our show. We're just kidding. Like, it's like. You should. Yeah. It's just like I would never. I don't know. I just wouldn't want to be. I would just be like, yeah, Aaron Rodgers is an idiot. He shouldn't have said that. I would have just said that. Who cares? Even if Aaron Rodgers gets mad at me, how long is he gonna be mad at you for? He wants to be on your show as bad as you want him on your show anyway. Just be like, he's an idiot. I don't know why he made that joke. It wasn't funny.
That was a bad joke.
Yeah, or whatever. Like, that's how hard is that? There's no doubt that Aaron Rodgers wants to be on his show because he like wants to be. You know, he knows that that's where he gets like the most play. Why can't I find what I'm looking for? Oh, here we go. All right. Cleveland Jets. Who won? Cleveland? Cleveland won, right? Oh my God. Dallas won. Wait, Cleveland beat the Jets, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Buffalo beat New England barely, but yeah. Chicago beat Atlanta, right?
Yes.
Indy won. Fucking Indy, man. The Rams beat the Giants, right?
Correct.
Arizona beat Philly. New Orleans beat Tampa. Fuck. SF won. Jacksonville won, right?
Yep.
Baltimore won. Houston won?
Yes.
Seattle won? No, Pittsburgh won.
Yes.
Pittsburgh won, right?
Seattle lost.
Seattle lost. Denver won? Yes. KC won?
Yes.
Yes.
And Green Bay won.
And Green Bay
Dude,
won.
tell me we went even, bro.
Did we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6. 1, 2.
I got 6 too.
3, 4, 5, 6. Ah.
Oh.
Hold on. So we each missed.
Yeah, we each missed 2.
Oh yeah, we each missed 2.
Yeah, we are getting better at this though.
Yeah, it's like later in the season. It's like kind of easier to tell. Nice, another tie. I'm gonna have to add more lines for
Playoffs.
Playoffs. Yeah. How do I hate this pools? Whatever. This. Is it? Fucking playoffs coming up. Edit. Shit, who goes first?
I think it's you.
All right. Yeah, so Saturday we have one good game because the first game isn't even like a good game because Baltimore's not going to play any of their starters.
Mm-mm.
And then We have 6 morning games. Cincinnati, Cleveland. That also doesn't matter because Cleveland's already clinched. Minnesota, Detroit. I guess Minnesota's still kind of alive, so they need to win. But yeah, so and I don't think Detroit is going to play any of their starters. But I don't know if they need to win that. They kind of do. Not really. Tennessee, Jacksonville. I can see Tennessee trying to beat Jacksonville. So they need to win that one. New England Jets. What a fucking stinker. I can see Belichick trying to beat the Jets though, just because he owns them. Atlanta,
And
New Orleans.
it might be his last game.
Yeah, maybe that's true. New Orleans, Atlanta, Carolina, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, Chicago, Denver, Vegas, Philly, Giants. Yeah, I guess he's gonna try más o menos. There's not a lot of fun stuff going on besides the fact of knowing where teams are gonna seed, but I guess the most fun part about this weekend is gonna be finding out the wild card seedings for the AFC. Because that shit is so tightly packed, it's gonna be hard to figure out who's where. Oh, and then Buffalo, Miami, Sunday night is like the best game.
Mm-hmm. For the division, pretty much.
Yeah, so I guess they did a good job. Making fucking like I guess scheduling this week was pretty good. I guess at least saving the best game for last because that's the one that has like the most playoff implications. I think we're gonna get a lot of these wrong because of teams sitting people and then still winning or whatever. Because I kind of want to pick Baltimore. I mean Pittsburgh because Baltimore's probably gonna sit a bunch of people, but I can still see like Tyler Huntley like throwing 3 touchdowns or some shit.
Yeah.
But
the Steelers are playing for potential spots, so
yeah,
it's gonna be tough.
All
right, go ahead. I think it's you, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Buffalo. I don't trust Miami.
Okay, give me the Cowboys for the division.
Starting off with 2 away teams right off the bat. I'll pick Philly.
Give me the Raiders.
Take Green Bay.
Give me Tampa. Give me the Bucks.
Carolina, oh, that's a good one. I'll take Houston.
In Indy. Oof.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cleveland's probably not playing anybody, huh?
That's what I was thinking. That's like a hard one to
Yeah.
pick. Even the Niners Chargers one. The Niners Rams one. It's hard to pick for that reason.
Yeah.
Wait, or do the Niners have a reason to play? No, right?
No, they already clinched the one. Right?
But if they lose, it doesn't matter, right? Even if
no,
they
but
lose,
they beat everyone though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They beat everyone.
Just double checking.
Who the Rams playing? Oh, the Niners.
The Niners.
I'm gonna go Seattle. They're not gonna make the playoffs, but they'll beat them. They'll beat easy.
Kansas City.
Give me Jacksonville. Give me the Jags.
Jacksonville. Detroit. Detroit.
Give me the Steelers.
What's their record?
9-7, I believe.
Oh, so no matter what, 9-7. So no matter what, Mike Tomlin already clinched it, huh? The winning season.
Yeah.
Good for him, dude. Oh, it's my turn, huh?
Yeah.
I'll take the Rams. It's gonna be they both clinch, so I guess it's just like a backup versus backup. I don't think Stafford plays, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I wouldn't. That motherfucker's like tissue paper.
Give me
right
a.
there.
Give me the Saints.
Uh-oh. Nolans. I'll take Clea. What's the other option? Yeah, I'll take New England. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, you just have to pick between Cincinnati and Cleveland. We're gonna get so many of these wrong.
Give me Cincinnati.
All right, here it is. And then tomorrow's a national holiday too. Fucking go, dude. Tomorrow's everyone who celebrates January 6th.
Oh yes.
Attack of the Capitol. Fuck yeah.
That's right. That's right.
All right, let me save this. Yeah. So I guess the only two games that really matter are fucking the Saturday night game and the Sunday night game.
Yep.
The Jackson, and then there's like a couple. Like I guess Jacksonville kind of matters. It only matters if they lose, which we're assuming they're not. But yeah, all of these other ones are head to head. All right, man. Well, fuck, that's it, dude. Week 17 is in the fucking books. Let's just see what happens. I guess that's it, right? Anything else? Nothing. No Dodger news, right? Nothing.
No. Just we inquired about Shane Bieber from the Guardians. I mean, that's about it.
All right then. All right. Well then, I'm going to turn this off. 1, 2, 3.